which is the current online environment. And I mean, what better than to see a SweetLew, kind of a staple in all of these Wi-Fi events, come up against her first round against Marx Palutena, and how he gonna be doing it.
Good transition, my guy. Yeah, so we got the two girls going at it. Gonna be the Palu versus the Zelda, and Palu has a very important factor in this matchup. It is gonna be the reflector, because if Zelda gets hit by reflected full charge Phantom, that's a dead Zelda at like 40.
Correct, but you always have to be wary of the counter reflex and the counter play. But as long as Zelda can maintain her center stage defense, then it can be tough for a player that wants to like come in and be aggressive. And Marx looks like he's trying to hold forward, or they are at least. Just really making sure to take center, which is not something you want to force against any sort of Zelda player, because rule 1 of Zelda, Phantom is your friend.
True. But rule 1 of playing against Zelda, you do not want to be at the ledge either. And, Mark's doing an okay job holding the fort down. Honestly, not going too gung-ho after we started talking about how gung-ho they were going. And a nice roll read. That was a good bait. The dash back to bait out that roll, and the F smash is going to be sealing the deal on that stock.
Yeah, dashback is so strong, and we can see any Palutena players, bread and butter, start to come through. Low percent, just take the stock. Let me extend this lead a little bit and make you feel just that much pressure that the player can put on. And SweetLew starting to fall back on a couple of habits we've definitely seen before. A lot of times when she's struggling to kill, she'll throw out the Furor's Wind as a hopeful kill option, and it only gets her punished. Mad Heart, she's down. Oh my lord, that up smash.
You can't go high against Palutena, man.
Can't go low either.
Can't go low either. What are you going to do? Just don't get hit. Oh, but another roll read at the ledge. Same ledge, but different character. SweetLew getting another F smash of their very own. And it is 2-1 in favor of Marx still.
Yeah, trying to return to center, but Palu's just so fast. Mark has really stepped up his coverage in the latter half of this game. Oh, okay. Neighbor's glove, just in time before the shield comes through.
Yeah, it definitely seems like SweetLew is struggling to get these Phantoms to actually connect. I don't think I've seen one connect this entire match so far. SweetLew kind of pressuring or trying to hold forward on Marx, but I don't know if the pressure's really there. Marx is just able to jump around, hit those nairs, up airs, whatever they want, and catching that landing with the explosive flame very high up, gonna be sealing the deal. Game 1 goes to Marx.
Yeah, Marx looked like he had such a solid control over center stage. Caught SweetLew holding in a ton on many of the nair follow-ups and DI checks. It's like, okay, I know my combo's done. You're going to jump away, and you're going to jump in, try and get back to center. I'll catch you with that. Which is surprising given how much respect Marx was giving SweetLew off stage. Like, they weren't trying to mess with Phantom off stage, try and go out for risky edge guards. Just like, hey, I'm going to try and time my down tilts, look for up smashes, because I really recognize that you're burning your jump early.
Yeah, absolutely. And just the presence, Marx exhibited at the ledge was really powerful stuff. And SweetLew had a very difficult time. They had to fight for every inch back on stage, and Marx was just capitalizing on so many mistakes that SweetLew made. And honestly, back to what you were saying, SweetLew was holding forward quite a little bit when she realized the Phantom was not working.
Yeah, she kind of lost faith in it really early, which is surprising. May lead to a counter pick of some sort. I know SweetLew has been playing a bevy of other ferocious females, being Lucina was a common counter pick. Now, more recently, has been the Aegis, Pyra and Mithra, which...
The Beyblades, as Ketchum calls them.
I mean, if you're looking for a character that can keep up with Palu's ground speed and incredible normals, look no further than Mithra. This character's kind of cracked.
Yeah, character's kind of nuts. A little hampered by this online environment at my
Which
local.
Which is terrifying.
Absolutely, because they're still okay at it. But at my local, I've been seeing people really pop off with the characters, and I'm really excited to see the offline meta come in, and just see who's good, who's not good anymore. But anyway, online, Pyra is definitely pretty strong too. Would be good for taking early stocks. Just needs to land those attacks. But Mithra bleeds the opponent out, and Pyra's there to snuff them out once they get to that high percent threshold.
Yeah, if Mithra gets slightly nerfed, Pyra does get slightly buffed, though.
True.
Like, it's just hard to try and find that middle ground, which is why I really have been enjoying the play of Spargo when they pick up Pyra and Mithra, because they switch very liberally. Like, it's not just about like, oh, I'm at this, you or I are at this percent threshold, therefore I should go this character to try and fish for these situations where they're good at. Like, no, they switch on a dime, and they switch whenever they need like a specific move. It's like, I want Pyra F tilt here, and I want Mithra up tilt there. It's like,
yeah,
it's real cool, but we're not switched. No switch, so moot point. Still the Zelda, definitely a counterpick to Smashville, Zelda's best stage, as SweetLew likes to tote around, which I can see it. Though Phantom going the wrong way may have actually worked out. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was a million light years ahead bait, and a Phantom finally connect, falling out of that nair. Good stuff from SweetLew. SweetLew is going to town right now. Gonna be getting a little bit of damage from that lightning kick, not the sweet spot, but still not letting a hit yet as Marx
just barely getting back to ledge. And I respect the willingness to go super deep after getting caught by that Din's Fire, drifting away just to make sure he had a clean recovery route, but still having not landed a hit. Okay, there I say it.
Yeah, but Palu could take this quite a ways away. Misses the landing, pretty close to the Nehru's Love. I would probably prefer to miss the landing and reset neutral than to get hit by Nehru's, if I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, but a lightning kick!
Yeah, nobody wants to get hit by that. You touch my shield, you're gone. SweetLew has been playing so good out of shield, oftentimes getting out of pressure. It's these juggles where she can fall victim, but now that she has a lead, and most importantly stage control, these grabs that she's been looking for are going to really start coming into play, putting up so much damage. 40%, nothing to sneeze at.
I find it kind of funny that the smaller the stage, the better Phantom is, because we were on PS2, very large stage, relatively, and Phantom was just not doing anything for SweetLew. But then, we're on a smaller stage, and now Phantom is really giving her stage control, and quite a lot of it, too.
I mean, when the thing covers half the stage and the sword arcs above the platform, you're really reliant on just Phantom's on the Palutena full speed to get by. But on a ledge like this, barely getting that shield up, and the added Nehru's Love, a good discipline on Marx's part, just to keep holding shield, finally rewarded with a kill.
Yeah, not too worried about that shield breaker. Well, no, not that Zelda has one. But the shield wasn't going to get broken, is my point. And Marx, recognizing that, holding down the fort, but hanging onto the ledge just a little too long. That upward slash is going to be saying goodnight to that second stock for Marx. And now we see the exact opposite of the situation from last match, where Kite is down 1-2 against SweetLew.
Yeah, and we get to see the reversal of fortune, I suppose. While Marx was more focused on trying to just exude and repeat the same situations that had gotten him the lead, now SweetLew's staying a lot more grounded and forcing Marx to be whiffing in order to find their openings, and they're just not getting. Look at how many grabs has SweetLew got in this game. It's absurd.
It's one heck of an adjustment, I gotta say. Kind of looked like game one. Marx definitely ran away with it and looked like they were gonna come away with the set. Ooh. Oh my gosh, but the baits and everything from SweetLew has just been pretty good in game two. And, complete opposite of the situation we saw in game one. This is gonna be a game three. First set of the stream, and boy howdy. Great adjustment from SweetLew. I gotta give her props for that.
Yeah, 2-stock for 2-stock. We'll have to see where we go, and stage is going to make a huge key here. Whether it be unfamiliarity with the matchup or confidence in their character, that game alone shows why you banned Smashville against against Zelda, because you don't want to deal with Phantom and the overall slower Zelda on such a small space.
Yeah.
The stage selection was rather quick, so we'll have to see how it goes. I wouldn't be surprised to see just a return to PS2 or perhaps a small battlefield as the pick. Palutena, very good on biplats, able to use her down throw not only as a combo setup, but also for really solid tech chases. So we'll have to see what the selection is as the stage gets underway. What do you think, Larry?
What do I think? You know, Talon is always a good standby for Palu. You know, down tilt back air, down throw back air. You know, a lot of really good kill confirms, especially because of how close the horizontal blast zones are to the lip of the stage. I wouldn't be surprised to see that. But it is going to be small battlefield that we're going to. Interesting. Another small stage. And going right to work is SweetLew with a lightning kick to down throw. Getting a quick 50.
So raw. Like, I'm just gonna full hop in your face and lightning kick after lightning kick. That's like 3 now in this game?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Marx just seemed to content to hang back and shoot auto reticle, but SweetLew was having none. Nah, you gotta get kicked in the face, bro.
And we can kind of see a little bit of over-reliance from Marx's counterpart. See, again, the roll was caught. Look how many times he just raw approaches with Palutena Nair, not really trying to respect the space that SweetLew has established. Even if it's only just dash attack, they're not willing to counter that. Go look for more grabs or look for more of the falling aerials like fair or bear. Just, hey, I'm gonna Nair in your face because I know that gives me the most reward. And hey, you know what? Sometimes it works, and sometimes it conditions just enough space to be given that explosive flame covers everything else.
Yeah, well, it's not over for either of these guys yet. Marx is bleeding on their second stock, and SweetLew is looking to capitalize on it, but Marx chipping away at her, getting a combo starter, gonna whiff the second Nair, though. And, okay, these guys are doing a pretty good job of calling out each other's landings. You know, they really feel each other. It looks like Marx has adjusted now, and they're both playing a little bit more defensively this game, trying to see where the other's weak, and trying to poke him where it's gonna hurt the most.
Yeah, this lead has fallen far and away from SweetLew, but the air dodge through. Okay.
Behind what?
Yeah, that's thank you platform. The roll behind wasn't far enough as they were both just on the same kind of plane of the edge of the platform. Sticky platforms or not, it certainly worked out for Marx.
Got caught in the auto reticle, unfortunately, and the Phantom's gonna make it the whole way there. But the up smash is gonna go right through that neighbor's love. It is neck and neck here, folks.
Stocks are flying and stock speed fleeting. Oh no! Even with the jump, explosive flame, just too much startup and end lag to go through. But that is gonna be a sour way to end a set.
No, you know what? I'm gonna give it to SweetLew. That was the best grab release I have ever seen.